want this to be a cooperative playthrough, but
Just the bare necessities of mods, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
man has just the bare necessities, and I'm at 2.4 gigs out of 6.8.
well, see, the problem is I added a whole bunch of planets into this one because I didn't know when everybody would be back, so I just figured I'd play on some of the custom planets that I've downloaded and never gotten to use. So
That's fair. Thunkers! Hello, my friend. Oh, why did I not see that in the chat here? What's going on? Meld, what is wrong with you?
your chat came up in mine.
Well, gotta get back used to doing all this again.
No, I know what it is. It's being stupid. But Thunkers, good to see you. Love having you. Yeah, na. Setting. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting here for a minute, so let me do that. So now you can see my pretty face and all of its horrors.
And that's
I didn't realize this was a horror stream.
I know, right? God.
trying to play with my mod list. Yes, it is.
No, they get to see it up close personal of me at the moment. And that's why we're in the just chatting category, because that's all I'm doing for right now.
If you want to throw up Monster Hunter, you can.
I don't know. I'm afraid to leave the game because it might restart it.
Oh no, I'm talking about the.
Your Discord overlay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have that still. Let me. I got you. Hold on. I gotta work with 1920 by 1080 resolution on a 11-inch tablet here. Hold on. Moving the mouse takes forever. So let me do this. Bam pow. Review. What happened?
I have the stuff to make a mag plate, so I can try to tow you.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Well, we've got a connector. But
we'll get
it's
to
too
it
low
here
to
in a
the
sec,
ground.
Tuckers.
Motor construction components. Should be able to.
Discord display. Why isn't that connected? What's going on with that? We want the admin chat. That's fine. I got to set a couple things up anyway. So that's good. Here's Monster Hunter. No, we'll make it a big picture. You can still see my beautiful face, but we'll put you in the corner. That way there's some entertainment. Because Meld is weird. So I don't know how many scenes you have, Nari.
Just the starting screens and ending screens and Space Engineers.
Okay. So like mine, I went really fancy and tried to redo my OBS setup. I have 4 just for being on the live screen, and then 3 or 4 just for my chatting screen, because I can't move stuff at the click of a button like I can in OBS. I have to switch scenes to do it. Stupid.
Yeah, apparently you can put the chat in a scene. or in a layer
Yeah.
in Meld.
So the chat, what you can do is Space Engineers. Yeah, okay, it's in the background. So with chat, there's a couple different things you can do. If you ever start multi-streaming, be very careful because Twitch gets kind of weird with other streams in theirs, at least being shown. You can stream to multiple at once. It's fine, but you're not allowed to have those other ones. Like I have YouTube and Kick at the same time, right? I have to watch because if on the stream on Twitch, if they can see the chat from YouTube and Kick, they can cut me off. So I have to keep it all separate.
Okay. Isn't there like a blur
Possessive.
feature?
Well, what's that?
Is there like a blur feature for... I was actually looking up on Meld of how to move my chat over to the other side of Meld so that it was on the left-hand side of my second screen.
Oh,
And
the docs.
One of the suggested things was, why do Twitch streamers blur chat?
And that's why they do it. Because they may have 2, 3, 4 different streams going on at the same time. And there's a couple different ways that we can actually have all of those different streams chats in one chat for us to see, and then as well as being pushed to the other ones. So like right now, Twitch should be able to see anything that's on the YouTube side and Kick side of stuff, and vice versa with all of those. Right now, maybe not, because Meld is being stupid and says I'm logged in under Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, but I go to the chat window and it's like, oh, you got to connect those to start chatting. But they're connected, so I don't know. So I'm just watching everything on the Twitch side. Hi, how you doing? And Thunkers, I apologize. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there. You are always the entertainment, my friend. And apparently he's come up with a new 20 questions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fixing something.
Ooh, and that reminds me about your 20 questions. I have a bone to pick with you because that 120 questions we did where you said, oh, it was a princess that became queen at the end or something like that. Frozen 2. Anna becomes queen at the end, and she starts the movie as a princess, and she's not the main character. I only just found that out yesterday.
Was your daughter watching that?
I will admit it was mostly my choice, but point stands. We watched it. My daughter liked it, kind of. Her attention span lasted maybe half hour, but it was a thing. So now you know. You had to think long and hard on this one. So yes.
I don't think we guessed Frozen 2 either, so...
I think Phonic
I don't
did.
think. I don't know. I think I think I guessed Frozen.
But not Frozen 2.
Right. So
Gotcha.
I don't know, and I can't remember exactly what day that was, and I'm not gonna go back to the VOD to figure it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and be lazy and deal with it. Creator expert. Sorry about that. Thank you for the follow. Wow, Meld sucks. It doesn't show me anything. I wonder if Restream has, or not Restream, Stream Elements. That's the one I'm thinking of. Let me see.
Have you tried StreamYard? Is that any good?
StreamYard. I don't think I've even heard of it, to be honest. What's that supposed to be?
I don't know. I've heard it mentioned a time or two. I know absolutely nothing about it.
Well, I just opened up a new tab, so let's see what StreamYard is. I guess it is a different kind of... What? We want live monitor. Oh god, why did that move? What? Oh, because I made it bigger. Really? That happened on that screen? Because, hold on. I'm gonna test something real quick. Give me a sec. So I made it bigger on this screen. The Discord overlay. If I make it smaller again. And put it kind of meow. And then we go back to meow. It does. That's fucking weird. I don't know if I like that, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Just remember to put things back to normal. Meld is weird.
Yeah.
I wonder, can I do that? What was I looking up before? Oh, Stream Elements. I'll leave this one up because I'm still loading Nari's world. So
Apparently.
actually, it might help if I like actually click into the game because it's been at that like 100% loading thing for a minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nari, I gotta show you because I already showed Eisen and I like bragging about it. I have the hoodie.
Oh yeah. Ah, crap. Something
Stuff.
exploded.
I'll show you later because you're in the middle of stuff. But and something obviously exploded from me interrupting you. So.
Tell you, Mr. Torg. He's got one question for you. Explosions?
Yep, the connector almost blew up.
That's fair. Okay, so let me this out. And let me pop this one out. Because then what I can do... actually, am I able... Yeah. Maybe. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna have to... yeah, I can clip it and I can do things. That's fine. Whatever. Can I pop your chat out? Yes, I can. Thank you. Now, if I minimize my thing, I can have Twitch chat there, Kick chat there, and where'd the other one go? YouTube. This one. Go over there. Nice. And I'll fix you guys being able to see each other later. For right now, you guys can see each other. Imagine it. Thunkers. All right. Live action stars Danny DeVito and Tom Cruise. I don't know if I can even think of a movie that stars both of them. There's a third, but I feel naming him will give it away. I don't know. Is it? I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. Is it an action movie? We're gonna have to see. Where did my mouse go? There it is. Problems. I like put you there. It's actually kind of fantastic. Over on this side. I really should just see if Restream is currently... No, because I'm not streaming the Restream. I might change that later. But we will put yours on the bottom. It has action, kinda. Okay, that's cherry picking. I feel like one of my questions should be, is what genre is it? But yes or no answers. Right. Okay. Let's see. Is it... You wouldn't say it's an action movie. Not an action. Looked it up. Okay. So it is not an action movie. Then...
Isn't it? Is it a comedy?
There you go. Is it a comedy? Question from Nari. Got a lot of shit going on right now. Meld, why don't you work properly? Read this. And do that. Do. Actually, let me try something while we're waiting. Yeah, what the fuck?
So are you getting the Street Fighter character there in Monster Hunter Horizon?
No, they just came out with the Seragios and Legiacris monsters, so I hunted them down and got all meta applicable pieces, including the full armor set. I don't remember seeing an event quest that was worth doing. So I've already done Arc Tempered. Tongue-Tied is the early gems, and Anguish and Atrocity is the Hunter rank up. So I don't think that event's running right now.
Hmm.
I may have missed it while I was getting cut on.
That's fair.
Can't say I was too concerned about it.
Yeah. I may have to close Space Engineers and join back in because, yeah, it's like not doing anything it wanted to do. Let's try it again.
But they are doing a festival here coming up soon, so a lot of the event quests should make a return for the festival, if not all of them. All of them will cycle at some point in there.
Yes, comedy / sci-fi. 18 left. Also, what y'all's thought on them adding a food system to the game? Well, first, since it's a comedy or sci-fi, oh god, Steam, what are you doing? Stop it. Let's see. So, it is a comedy. It stars who again?
Danny DeVito and Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Well, I don't think he said stars. I think he said it has them in it.
He said it's a live action that stars Danny DeVito and Tom Cruise.
Oh, stars.
And there's,
okay.
And there's a third one, but he feels like saying that one would give it away. And it's a comedy / sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Comedy, sci-fi.
I don't know.
There aren't a lot of comedy sci-fis in the first place.
That's what's
Especially not with Tom Cruise on it. He's not generally a comedy guy.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily know anywhere him and Danny DeVito are in the same movie.
Yeah. I mean, maybe something from the 80s or something.
That's what I'm guessing. It's not. He said it's got action in it, but isn't much of an action. So I'm gonna take a guess and say it was when Tom Cruise was younger.
Right.
And that makes sense because isn't Danny DeVito older than Tom Cruise?
By a few years, probably.
I know Tom Cruise isn't exactly young anymore, but
yeah. Okay, so did the movie come out in the 80s? That's going to be my next question. That's kind of the era I'm thinking of with.
Although he
What we
would have
know
had
so
to have
far.
been somewhat big to be starring alongside Danny DeVito.
Right.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Was Tom
Yeah.
Cruise in Mars Attacks? Was Danny DeVito in Mars Attacks?
I do not remember that movie beyond.
Yeah.
Well, see, I know Jack Nicholson was in it. But that's the only big name guy I know from Mars Attacks. I don't think I ever watched it all the way through, so.
No, it was not in the 80s. Okay. Was it the 90s? Or no, not the 90s. Is it after? I want to say after 2010. We'll say that.
But it's before that.
I would take a guess.
I mean, I don't know. Danny DeVito's done too much lately.
I, he did TV for a while. He was in Always Sunny in
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
And I thought that started like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Something like that. That not do your thing? I don't think so. Come on. Damn Steam thing. There we go. Now we're loading. Let's see.
Oh, hey, we're sitting on top. Cool.
Sitting on top of what?
Cobalt and iron. Nice.
Oh. Ooh, not after the 2010s. Okay. So it is in between 90s and 2000s, unless for some reason it was before the 80s. So I doubt that though. And ow, that's gotta suck, Thunkers. Got white? Dude, this is the summer of injuries. Like hospitalizations. So the end of the message that Thunkers put is no, not after 2010s. 16 questions left. But the first part of that is, by the way, that med stuff I mentioned about my bladder had the procedure. They found something in there, but it was something they put in there when I was born and found damage. So now I have to have reconstructive surgery. Dude. So I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks or so, right? Because Eisen had surgery, emergency surgery. I ended up in the hospital for a week and had emergency surgery on my back. Nakor is still in the process of having medical stuff done and is still in the hospital. And now Thunkers is undergoing reconstructive surgery. we're all just breaking apart.
Nari, you do not have to join. It is not a club requirement.
This is not a Ronin Empire requirement to join, I promise.
Trying to theory craft how to use this insurrection cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a heavy bowgun shotgun that reloads every time you evade, and if you evade at the last minute, it gets super powerful ammo.
Refreshed? What is going on?
I'm thinking maxing out my evasion with an evade charm. Just to make that doable for mortals.
Gonna get weird here for a second, because that's not... Okay, now it's refreshed. Okay. That's the other thing about Meld. So I've noticed with the Discord overlay, it doesn't like to keep it refreshed all the time. So every now and then have to go back and reselect the Discord chat as an output for the video and unfreeze it. It's stupid. Anyway, don't say that. I'll never get any viewers. God damn it. He said you must have med problems to join this chat.
Well, I mean,
Just for that, Thunkers, and just for you, my next stream, I will have that as the title. Must have med problems to join this chat.
Everybody's got a problem somewhere.
You're not wrong. I mean, I don't care if you cracked a tooth or something similar. I broke a nail. Oh no.
Stupid. There it is.
What was I gonna look at? Oh, the 20 questions.
StreamYard?
StreamYard?
Yeah, that. I looked at it. I didn't see too much like popular with it though. Oh.
Okay. I said I know nothing.
Yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary or special came up with it. I don't know. Let's see what it is. I just know Meld has been getting very popular over the last couple months. And because it is a very easy system to use, it's just streaming quality and features. I don't know. That's Riverside. I mean, it compares itself to StreamYard. Why did that come up when I clicked on StreamYard's website? That's fucking weird. Okay, whatever. Apparently... What does it look like, though? Thunkers is like, we got the Crips and the Crips.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chipped a tooth after I hit the sidewalk going off a bike ramp while midair, unable to control anything. I was tangled in the bike and then went face first in the concrete. Yeah, no, I've definitely... Trust me, I got enough injuries and scars for everybody in this chat and everybody in the stream for everybody's lifetimes. We're set on injuries for a long time.
You know what? Let's just try this build on a hunt. Let's see.
So
I know. I'll victimize the old Chatacabra.
Oh, I was gonna say flaming chicken.
Oh, we got the Chatacabra event up, so.
okay, so StreamYard looks to be, it is a streaming and recording software. Here, I'll let you guys.
Is it less for gaming, more for conversational streaming type?
Yes, that's what it looks to be.
I gotcha.
I mean, they do say that you can multi-stream. It does 4K recording. You can have guests. Video repurposing. It has engagements. What kind of engagement, though? Because if it's just like... Oh, god damn it. I hate... Why? Hey. Searching on Google. I stream regularly. What? Who cares how big my audience is?
What?
Yes, I'm going to. So its question is, how will you mainly use StreamYard for personal use? I'm going to share privately with friends, post on social media for fun. Like, no? How about live streaming? You do that as one of your things. Why not have that as an option? What kind of content? Why do you ask so many questions? Oh, and it's paid.
Ah, well, that would be a downer.
Yeah.
Try StreamYard Advanced. Or continue with the free trial. You could try it for just $1.
Well, I'd say that that worked.
Right.
That poor Chatacabra had nowhere to go.
Move that over so you guys can see it. Yep.
Minute 50.
My buddy ran over my foot with his car. I lightly is in all caps, by the way, lightly hit another buddy with my car in a Walmart parking lot.
At least that does have some applicability there. It's not like he said, I lightly shot my friend.
Fair. Okay. I could see that. And then you're big enough to be the audience. You are active enough to be my audience, and I will take it every single time. I don't care. Because it's 20 questions. Of course it is. It's always 20 questions. And I'm okay with this. Never mind, Fee. Where were we before I went off on another tangent?
I think you were trying to reload Space Engineers.
I was. It's still doing the 100% loading thing. Not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, by the way, Nari, they did introduce layered weapons now.
Yeah, I heard. Well, that's going to be real nice.
Like one of the sets I have for dual blades. Get that up. Fire dual blades will work. Is this. You can see the dual blades in the background.
Onyx still got you real smalls.
Give me a sec. I got you. There you go.
Primarily the Sakura Tide.
I think Twitch side has like a 30-second delay, so take a sec.
I can leave and actually you can see the dual blades on it. Get out in the field so I can actually pull them.
Why? I lightly shot my friend with the power of friendship and this gun I found. I mean, look, I've been shot. I've been stabbed. Shot was more of a grazed. I don't even consider it being shot, so take that one away. I've been stabbed by myself and another person, so twice. One of them was in my hand, which kind of sucks, but as far as like outside bodily injuries, I've never really been hit by a car. I've been hit by a four-wheeler. That was fun. I didn't.
One of the guys
anything.
I used to work with got hit on by a fast-moving car on a street and ended up in the ditch beside the street with his feet by his head.
That's a good place for him.
And they rebuilt him, but he was like, that was a very odd experience, laying in the ditch with your feet up by your face.
I could see that, yeah.
Without bending your legs. You're like, oh no, those aren't supposed to be there.
Right. Have y'all played New Vegas? Like Fallout New Vegas?
Fallout?
Is that the one you're talking about? Because if so, then yes. I loved it, actually.
I have not played it.
Fallout New Vegas. Fallout alone is really fun. I love Fallout. Actually, I am going to.
Clarence, not.
What can I do here? I'll move this back over here. Yeah. Shut up, phone.
I wonder if this planet has atmosphere up here on the ridge, or if it only has atmosphere down in the gully. It says it's only low O2, so it should have atmosphere. The wind turbine's not working.
I would imagine it does. I don't see why it wouldn't, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Nari, been playing some FF16 with the
Oh, yeah.
wife
Knock.
watching the story next to me. It's
Sorry about that.
been enjoying it. It's a good one.
That's the one with Clive, right?
Yeah. If I would say anything, they went action game with it as they'd been doing.
Yeah.
Having come from Clear Obscure, though, it's really easy. Oh. Because Clear Obscure has some of those timed hit type things, like from Mario RPG, only ramped up to 11. And especially with enemy attacks on you, you can either parry or dodge, but parry windows are tiny. So after playing that game for a while and getting used to those tight windows, the parry windows on 16 are downright eons.
Been shot in the crack with an
they
airsoft sniper.
had a crossover with 16 and 14.
Yeah, we did that together, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
They had the pretty decent size quick move windows.
Honestly, I think the ones in 16 are even longer. But it's still fun, and the story is interesting so far. So I can see where what I had heard is that fans of the Final Fantasies before 10 tended to like this one more, and fans of Final Fantasies after 10 tended to like it less. And I can definitely see that. The story definitely reminds me more of the older ones than it does the newer ones, like 13. I wouldn't put it as too far off of 12's type story, though. But I find it more interesting than 12's.
See, I kind of got out of it after 10 until I started playing 14 again. Because 10 I just didn't really like at all. So
10 from a gameplay standpoint was nice, but from a story standpoint was a bit laughable.
This just isn't wanting to cooperate.
Every time I try to play through 10, I'll get to the Blitzball tournament, and I just like, I don't want to continue unless I beat this, and I really don't want to learn this enough to beat this.
Hey, Thunkers, I will be back here in just a sec. I am going to adjust meld real quick and get right back with you. You just sit tight. I'll be back live here in just a minute.